What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Gnarly, and welcome to the channel. So today we're gonna be going over the builds, the Outlander, the VR6 GTI, 240, the SRTG. Show you everything that'll be featured on the channel right now. Trust me, way more to come. As more subscribers I acquire, and more followers, more views. As the money goes up, I get better and better builds. Yeah, so let's get straight into it. So first off, this is my baby, my 2011 Can-Am Outlander 800. The frame is an 800, but actually the engine is an 860. It's a big bore kit. Got it from a guy in Georgia. Real cool dude, man. Let me get on a great deal. At the time, the 4x4 did not work. It did have this nice factory relocate kit. Didn't have these nice bead locks. Other than the big bore kit and the relocate, that's pretty much all it had. So I know it don't look like much right now, but it's under the knife. It's in the laboratory. I guess you did. This is my laboratory for now. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So when I got it, it had factory wheels on it. Did not like them. Like, wasn't my style. So went with the 12-inch Commander bead locks. It's a true bead lock with the big horns. These are the tires that it came on, so I just, good rubbers on them, so I just took them off, put them on these new Commander bead locks. Love these wheels. Great for trail riding. Great for, light mud. Actually, I've been through some deep stuff with these tires. Probably about up to, I think I had it buried up to the fenders, to the racks, with these Commanders. With these big horns. And yeah, it holds its own. It pulled out, with a little work, but I got through it. So did the Can-Am Commander 12-inch bead locks first. That was like the first mod I did. Then I got me a secondhand HMF. Great sounding. I would start it up, but she does need a battery, and she's under the knife, so can't start up quite yet. But promise you, next couple videos she'll be back running. What's next? Got my little man seat here. Sometimes he hangs out with me, help me out. Not old enough to hand me tools yet, but soon enough. Got the plastics off. Because I was doing a wheelie one day and I dropped back too hard and I bent the rear subframe. But anyway, a good sledgehammer will get that straight. Or I might get a new one, depending on how much it costs. Engine, as you can tell, it's not that muddy. I try to keep it clean, but when I got it, the heads were like shiny. So I could tell dude did the big bore kit. All you do to turn an 860 into all that you have to do to create a 860 from an 800 is change the jugs, bigger pistons, bigger cylinders, I believe. Factory trans, slip-on exhaust, factory exhaust, headers, yeah, 3 mil, shifter on there. Got the bars down because these bars are good. They're factory bars, but they're a little bit too wide. I feel like I'm going to clip a tree or something when I'm going through tight spaces. So I'm going to go with some Raptor bend bars, see how that works out for me. Got my snorkel right there. Got to do the other one for the CVT belt box. As you can see, it's right there. But I just don't like how it's ran. So I'm going to do some hard piping, clean it up, make it real nice. I was doing some wiring up here, cleaning up some wiring. That's the biggest issue with the Gen 1s. I had a Gen 1 before. It was 2011 also, but it was the XT, the extended, for two people, two riders with the back seat and all. It was white. Loved it. Then I went to a Gen 2 Rennie. It was cool, but it gave me a lot of problems. So I'm back with the Gen 1. Can't be the Gen 1. If you break it, parts are way cheaper than the newer Can-Ams. Still pretty expensive, but they're way cheaper than, buying a diff or whatever for a Gen 3, Gen 2. So, yeah. But the plan for this bike is to go crush locks. What else? Crush locks, high-rise bars. I might do snorkel risers. I really don't like the way they look, but gonna see what I can get away with. Give me a CV Tech trail block primary and put the EPI white spring in the secondary. Give me a nice graphic kit, or I might paint the plastics. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm probably gonna go with a nice graphic kit first off. See how that holds up. So yeah, I'm supposed to get some crush locks tomorrow. 14-inch crush locks wrapped in 30-inch silverbacks. Do let me get them for a good price. You know, I never knew how much crush locks cost. You know, I thought they were cheap because they're, you know, piece of metal. How many pieces of metal? 4 pieces of metal sandwich, you know, tied together. But they're actually pretty expensive. I'm looking everywhere. Prices go from $12 to $2,000 to $1,000 to $1,400. You know, prices range. But all of them are far away, like Florida, Atlanta, Charlotte. Charlotte isn't that far, but you know, I'm really not trying to travel that much. But anyway, a guy here has some, not my favorite style, but they'll work. I can work with them. So yeah, we're gonna go pick those up Saturday or Sunday. Today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. So we're gonna pick those up Saturday or Sunday. And yeah, so you guys stay tuned for this build. So this is the 860 Can-Am. I don't know what to name her. Everybody names it Can-Am, Outlanders, Audi, or you know, something that rhymes with Outlander, out. But I think I'm gonna call her, I don't know. I think I'm gonna call her Piggy Bank or something like that. Because I know it's gonna cost me a lot of money in the shit that I tear up. Sorry, stuff that I tear up. So yeah. And for the car content, we got this 2000 Volkswagen GTI. Not an R32, but it is a R32 clone. The bumpers are in there. Front bumper and back bumper. Real R32 bumpers. Yeah, this is, got the seat out right now. But this is it. It's a VR6 12 valve. Boosted. If many of you don't know about VR6s, they love boost. As you can see, it's got a Precision 6266 on there. I got a manifold, not a manifold gasket, but yeah, I got a custom short runner intake made. Yeah, I put a brand new built head on it, bottom end stock, stock crank, stock rods, stock pistons. Should make about, well, the dude who had it before me, it was making about 400, but I think I'm gonna turn it down and make 350, you know, so it's reliable. But yeah, this is the VR6 build. The Jeep SRT, you know, it's the daily driver. My girl drives this most of the time. Yeah, I bought this thing. It was smashed in the front end. Like, trash. Like, no front end, had no hood, no front bumper, no fenders, no nothing. No radiator, nothing. I had to cut the frame off another Jeep and cut the frame ends off another Jeep, weld them back on, and yeah, I pretty much built it back from what you see. She needs a little maintenance. Everything I got need maintenance, you know. You never done maintenance and stuff. Anyway, long story short, bought this thing, crashed. I didn't buy it, traded my Montero for it. It was crashed up, fixed it. Yeah, so this is the daily driver, the toy hauler. Then we have the Holy Grail. I said that was my baby, but this is my baby. I've been a 240 guy, or 240 kid, I guess you could say, since I was 14, 15, since I was old enough to drive, old enough to know what a car was. You know, always loved 240s. I had many S13s, S14s, SR swap, RB swap. Never had a 1J. That's the goal, to get a 1J. But yeah, this is my bone stock 240. As you can see, factory 5-speed car. You can tell because of the key release right there. Yeah, man, it seems clean. I used to put it in the garage, but as you can tell, I don't have any more space. But yeah, this is it. Plan to do Navin, front bumper, I should say. Get some new headlight lens covers, new wheels and tires. It's still 4-lug. I might convert to 5-lug. I might find some nice 4-lug. Tint the windows because this South Carolina weather, as you can see, is no joke. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it stock, no exhaust. It's got AC, you know, that's all that matters. But yeah, throw some new wheels and tires on this thing once it's running right. It's been a nightmare. It's on C2. I don't know if many of you guys know about C2, but it's a pain in the butt. It's chip tune. Yeah, I know it's prehistoric, stuff, but it's what I got to work with right now. But we'll get it right. One day we'll go standalone, But yeah, this thing was pretty quick. It's pretty quick. I drove it once. And it wasn't even in its, top form, So yeah. What else we got on the channel? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like what you see here, if you want to follow my builds, please subscribe. Give me a like. Tell me what I could do better. Do I need to go any more in depth? Give me some pointers. Criticism, what they say? Criticism is good, or bad criticism is good, or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, this is my intake for the VR6. That's my Outlander dash. I keep it over here so I don't want to get scratched up and whatnot. Oh, these are the factory wheels. As you can tell, hideous. These look way better than those. That's the old head that was on the VR6. Got my little tools over here. Helmet, GoPro. Get that live mud action. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hey, Mr. JJ2 Gnarly Jr. Say what's up. Tell him to comment, like, and subscribe to your dad channel, to our channel.